morning, this is Diane, and today I'm going to show you how I freeze dry candy, but I'm doing a test run on some discounted gummy bears my sister bought me. Check it out. Hello. I am going to do a test run of these neon sour bears. My sister Dory bought these for me at Town Talk Foods in Texas, and it was 5 pounds for $3. So hopefully they will freeze dry well. I have a feeling they might be like the Starburst Airs. They're about the same texture, so they'll probably get really big and then just be hard. But that might be good. So I'm gonna load up the trays. I've got my pre-cut parchment paper, my 3 trays, and my dividers. Separated, but I'm only going to do 1 tray because again I'm not sure how they're going to turn out. They could just be really small and just be turned really hard, or they might puff up. So I don't know, but I'm going to load these other trays then with the Starburst Airs. Correction, I had already done the Starburst Airs, so I'm going to do the Nerd gummy clusters. So I use my dividers with any of my gummy candy because they will explode and stick to each other. So this has always worked the best for me. And we're gonna go to the freeze dryer. Also a note, I do have a Colorado State Food Handlers certification, and I renew that every 2 years. All of this is sanitized. My work area is sanitized. I always wear gloves. And I also clean out the freeze dryer before each use and after each use with Everclear, so which is pretty much 100% alcohol. So we'll go to the freeze dryer and I will show you how the magic starts. Here's where the magic happens. It's called Freezer Ripper, and I turn it on, and what I do is just let it preps for 15 minutes, and I'm gonna just hit continue. And then cancel. Okay, gonna open this up. I already cleaned this with my Everclear. So I'm gonna load these up. Here are the Nerds. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put the bears up on the top, since the top shelf gets hotter, because I want them to get the best results. Close this up. This is about 3/4 of an inch plexiglass. Then I'm gonna go ahead and more time dry. The valve, drain valve is closed. And what I do is my little pump off screen here is gonna turn on. I'm gonna turn this up. And I usually just start with 12 hours because you absolutely want these things to be bone dry. And I put a little desiccant package, 13, that's close enough. And I've noticed that with my machine I have to hold it a little bit for the door to seal. You can see it sealing. And what happens is the machine will gently heat the product inside. The vacuum pulls the air out of the chamber, and then that's how it removes the moisture. And when that happens, the candy melts, the vacuum makes the candy poof, and then the freeze drying, all the moisture is pulled out. Been about 45 minutes, and look at the bears, how big they got. And of course the Nerd clusters never fail. They always get ginormous. And even that little tiny one will puff up later on. But this is what the fun part of freeze drying is, seeing the process and of course eating the final product. checking up on the new gummy bears, and they look great. They look like they're gonna be crunchy. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and check one out. Look at these. They look fantastic. Let me grab a yellow one. Feels nice and airy. But check out the clusters. Oh, a couple of them. They'll eventually come back. Let me go ahead and turn this back on, and we'll just let it go. Here is my sample gummy, and it looks great. It's probably not completely done, but I just wanted to check to make sure that I was going to get the results. Let me go ahead and taste this. Perfect consistency, nice and crunchy. Yeah, it needs a little more drying, but this is exactly what I want. And for $2.99 for a 5-pound bag, and then I portion those up into 8 per bag per portion for $1 a portion. That's going to be a good profit. And this is how I freeze dry my candy. Hope you're having a great day. Bye.